Hi everybody. Just trying to set the mood, clear my energy, cleanse my energy and my surroundings. I was meditating today. Usually I meditate using meditation music. But today I was urged to do it in complete silence, and it was wonderful actually. I need to start doing that more often. But I came up, well, I didn't come up. I got downloads and I got a very special message. Please clear this space. Any evil, any negativity. Jehovah God, I ask you, if anybody is trying to send negativity my way, please return the sender and send it with love. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Thank you, spiritual team, for always having my back and knowing how to guide me and when to guide me and showing me the things I need to see. Thank you for sending me a message with clarity. And I love all y'all. Please be here with us today. Remove any negativity from our energy, our surroundings. Block it, please. Block it. We come in with pure intentions, asking for protection. Please cover us with the blanket of white light and protection, and guide us and show me clear messages, and help me to relay the messages that my people, my viewers need to know. Thank you so much, Jehovah God. Thank you so much, spiritual team. Thank you so much, Jesus Christ. And I love you. I love you and I trust you. And in you, I will always, always be obedient. In your son's name, Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen. Okay, you guys. So, hold on one second. Okay, so what I heard in my meditation, in my deep thoughts, in my communication with the Almighty, it was basically the Goldilocks theory. The Goldilocks theory. And first of all, I would like to welcome all y'all. Thank you for supporting me, constantly being here, viewing my videos. I love each and every last one of y'all, because I could be talking to just a camera. I could be talking to a camera, but instead you guys decide to click on this link or click on this video and listen to my message. And these messages are not only for you, it's for me also, but I'm glad that you guys are here to also, take in the messages. Because all I want to do is reach out to other people and help them. That's all I want to do, So thank you for allowing me into your life, welcoming me into your day, and hopefully I'm helping somebody out there, okay? Alrighty, so the Goldilocks theory. You know how she went into the bear's house, and one bed was too small, one bed was too big, one bed was just right, That's what we're talking about today, okay? There's people out there, who wake up in a bad mood and don't even know why. There's people out there who, they could be hanging out with their friends and, for some reason, they're just not happy. They're not happy. And, you know, some people would say, oh, that's depression. Some people will say that's depression. And I'm not somebody to downplay anybody's mental situations. You know, mental health is so important. So important. And if you feel like you're depressed, you need to talk to somebody. You need to get the proper help. But I also feel like some people mistake things for depression that really isn't depression, if you understand what I'm saying. So let me explain a little more. Those situations that you were in last year, last month, last week, that made you feel okay about your life, okay about your situations, they might not make you feel the same way this year, this month, this week. The reason for that is because you became a different puzzle piece. You transformed into a different puzzle piece, and you no longer fit in that situation. You outgrown that situation. That's what I'm trying to say. So you might feel like things in your life isn't going right. You might feel like something's wrong with you. You might feel like you wake up and you didn't want to wake up that morning. Like, why did I wake up today in the same situation I was in yesterday? The reason is because you're getting messages from your angels or from whoever you believe in. If it's not God, it's Buddha, it's whoever you believe in, the universe. These messages are being sent to you, and they're making you feel sad. They're making you feel uncomfortable because you no longer belong there. It's time to change. You know what I mean? It's like having a twin bed, right? For so many years. And you know, you were okay with your twin bed before. But the past few nights you've been tossing and turning and not getting the proper rest you're supposed to get, and waking up tired and drowsy and cranky. It's because that bed don't fit you anymore, or you outgrown that bed. And now you no longer need a twin bed. You need a California king size bed. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what fits you now. That's what you fit. You know, we grow, we transform every day. The person you was yesterday is not the same person you are today. Each day we grow a little more. And if you're not growing, you're not living. So that's what you need to figure out. Why aren't you growing if that's your situation? But if you're feeling uncomfortable in situations that you were feeling very comfortable with the day before, the week before, the month before, it's time to switch up. You're not on this earth to be stagnant. You're on this earth to grow. You know what I mean? Right. So it could be like, say you're in a marriage. This person you love to death. You know, lately y'all been butting heads, and there's no perfect marriage, but it's perfect for you. You know what I mean? You can't, what is the true definition of perfection? You know, it's what you make of it. But when you're in a marriage and all of a sudden you waking up like, this person's still laying next to me. Or you're trying to find excuses to, not be with that person. Oh, I'm gonna go to the store, and 6 hours later you come back. You know what I'm talking about. You're not any longer fulfilled in that marriage. It's probably because, some people are in your life for a reason, for a season. Maybe it's time that both of y'all talk about this situation, and because you might not be the only one feeling this way. It might be the other one too. And it might be time to let it go. Because this person helped you grow, or you helped this person grow into the person they are. And either you're growing together or you're growing apart. Either way, you're growing, right? So if you're growing apart, you should thank each other. I love you. You helped me become the person I am today. But now it's time for us to move on. And yes, it's hard. It's not as easy as I'm putting it. Believe me, I was married for 10 years. And I was married to a wonderful guy. We had our ups and downs, but we known each other since we were 14 years old. We got married at 23. We got married at 23. And We were married for 10 years. You know, we had a beautiful family. It was, you know, ups and downs. You know, nothing's perfect. But we ended up growing, but we didn't grow together. We grew apart. And the reason for that is because the experiences we had, it taught us who we really need to be. Like, who we were when we first got married is absolutely not the same people we was at the end of those 10 years. It wasn't. We grew, you know? We were who we were back then, and now we're totally different people. So it's like we're strangers to each other. Even though the love is still there, we were strangers to each other, because we both, our puzzle pieces, us as puzzle pieces, we didn't fit anymore. We didn't connect anymore. That connection was gone. And I still love and respect him as a person, as the father of my children. I still love him in that sense. But we are no longer the same people we were before. We just didn't fit anymore. Our energy just did not fit anymore. That connection was gone. So it's hard. It's hard because you feel like you're leaving somebody behind. It's hard because it feels like you're hurting somebody's feelings. But at the end of the day, if you're staying in a situation that you're no longer happy in just for everybody else's feelings, you're being careless to yourself. You're being very careless to yourself. You're mishandling your own emotions. And that's not good either. Because wonder if you do have children, you do have a family, and you're not happy, how can you show your children how to be happy if you don't even know how to be happy? And you think that you're staying around for the children, but that's not right. Because your kids pick up on energy. Kids pick up on energy. They're actually way smarter than we give to them. You know what I mean? And you're actually hurting them more. You're hurting them more because you can't show your children love if you don't love yourself. And you don't love yourself if you're in a situation or staying in a situation just because you think you're supposed to be there. What you're supposed to do is be happy. Life is not about being miserable. We make our own troubles. We make our own problems. If you no longer fit in that puzzle, find another puzzle, or create your own puzzle. Don't find another puzzle. Create your own puzzle. Manifest the life that you feel like you deserve. And not only do you manifest the life you feel like you deserve, you work towards that goal. Because God helps those who helps themselves. So yeah, that's the message I have for y'all today. You know, if you feel like you're uncomfortable in a situation, if you feel like you're unhappy, it might not be depression. And if you stay in that situation where you know you're unhappy, it might turn into depression because you're no longer listening to your instincts. You're no longer listening to what makes you happy. You're only living for others. And that's not how you're supposed to do. You're supposed to live for love. The love of yourself, number one. The love of who you believe in, universe, God, Buddha, whoever you believe in, you know, whatever you believe in. And the love for others. And do you really love somebody if you decide if you feel stuck in a situation and you're only there for everybody else? You can't, there's no way you could tell me you love me if you feel in your heart, in your soul, that you're not supposed to be with me. If you love somebody, let them go. If they come back, you need to listen to your body and say, do I really want to be with this person? Because you have to be kind to yourself. Do not ignore your feelings, your emotions, because we all deserve to be happy. We all deserve to be happy. But we cannot find happiness within other people. We have to find it within ourselves. So you can't sit here and tell me you're with somebody because they make you happy. Because you're supposed to make you happy. And they're supposed to make them happy. And then their happiness, your happiness is supposed to come together and form something magical and deep. But you guys, live for you. Find out where you fit. And if you don't fit in the situation where you are right now, let it go. Release. I love you guys. I do so much. I hope you are having a blessed day. Stay abundant, stay prosperous, be kind to others, and most of all, be kind to yourselves. Bye, you guys.